Hey everyone, this is Josh. So today it came out that Warner Brothers is doing reshoots on Matt Reeves' The Batman movie, and there's nothing odd about that. Every major movie undergoes reshoots. It's just something that happens for, again, pretty much every movie these days. Nothing suspicious about it. But then Grace Randolph said that they may be retooling the ending. Now, this is where things get curious. There have been rumors throughout pretty much the whole production, people saying that Warner Brothers is concerned about certain places that the Batman goes. I'm drinking water out of my daughter's Lego Batman cup. I figured this is totally a coincidence, but anyway, it fits. So I did a little investigating and I wanted to take a look at some of the options as to what this controversial current ending might be. Now, Grace Randolph isn't spilling the beans yet. She says if the ending's changed, she will reveal what the original ending was. But she says that the current ending, the one that's being rewritten, the one that WB, Warner Brothers, they don't like, has been inspired by a recent comic or a recent comic storyline. So I did a little investigating. I've come up with some options that I really think one of these might be it. I have reason to believe. Let me just stop and say that my videos are just a guy with a vlog, a movie enthusiast. I'm not claiming to be an insider. I'm not claiming to have a scoop, or I'm not saying that WB, Matt Reeves, they should change the ending to the movie. This is just, again, a fan trying to figure out what this controversial ending might be. So let's take a look at some options. And let me give a warning. In case I'm right about one of these, they may be a spoiler. If I'm right, then don't come to me and say, hey, you spoiled the ending to the Batman. These are completely educated guesses. The first possible ending is that Batman almost kills Riddler. Now, in Batman 32 by Tom King and Michael Giannini, Batman reveals that he came this close to killing the Riddler. Of course, the Riddler is the antagonist in Matt Reeves' Batman movie. And Batman in the comic is revealing this to Catwoman. Again, Catwoman is in the new movie. I've read elsewhere some people think, okay, maybe Batman gets a little too close to comfort in almost killing Riddler. This could be problematic, of course, because Batman, everyone knows his big rule is he does not kill. At the same time, I don't feel like this would be, unless Batman just flat out makes an attempt, I don't see why him considering killing Riddler is so controversial, because goodness knows we all know he's considered it umpteen hundred times for the Joker. So him simply considering it, kind of maybe, maybe not, as long as he doesn't make an attempt to actually kill the Riddler, which maybe, I don't know, but as long as he doesn't actually attempt to, I don't see why that would be so controversial. I can't see Warner Brothers wanting an ending where Batman kills someone or almost kills someone due to the whole backlash involving Man of Steel, where Superman killed Zod. So I don't know about this ending. If that was Matt Reeves' original vision, I can see why Warner Brothers might hesitate there. One possible ending that would be controversial is, and let me remind you, these are spoilers for the comics, okay? Even if they're not spoilers for the movie, these are spoilers for the comics. So just giving you a friendly reminder. One ending that would be controversial is if they went with that of Earth 1 Volume 1, where Alfred kills Oswald Cobblepot, aka Penguin. Again, these characters will be in the new movie. This is not going to be the Tim Burton version of Alfred. This Alfred is very much active. He's very much, he can take care of himself, if you get what I'm saying. Maybe that's one ending they go with, where Alfred crosses, maybe he's the one to cross that line. Since he knows Bruce won't kill, maybe he takes it into his own hands. Another possible ending, speaking of Alfred, is that of Batman 77, where Alfred actually gets killed. Andy Serkis, who plays Alfred, has said that there's going to be a strong focus on the emotional connection between Alfred and Bruce in this movie. Alfred, of course, has always been like a father to Bruce. And so this new movie is going to kind of explore that. Alfred in that comic realizes that he is kind of a weakness to Bruce, and that if a villain gets hold of Alfred, he has a hold of Bruce's, aka Batman's, weakness. So Alfred sacrifices himself to remove that weakness, so to speak. So that could be a possibility as well. Maybe that is explored in the new movie. And then there's also Tom King's Batman issue 12, where Batman contemplates suicide as a little boy. He almost does it, but instead of physically doing it, he kind of spiritually, in a way, does it, where he views it as Bruce Wayne dies and Batman is born, aka this person, Bruce, becomes Batman. He is Bruce no more. And that's one reason why he doesn't kill, is because he never wants to remove that choice from an individual. He wants to give every villain, every individual, that choice to die themselves. Kind of an interesting spin on Batman's backstory, but a lot of people don't really care too much for the whole suicide aspect in that backstory, especially since it involves Bruce as a boy. And then, of course, the last possible ending that comes to my mind is maybe something that's connected to this multiverse. Maybe there's nothing currently connected to the multiverse and Warner Brothers wants there to be, which that sounds most likely, doesn't it? So I don't know. That's pure speculation. That's not anything tied to the comics either, as far as I know. But again, I can see if they're bringing Michael Keaton's Batman into the multiverse, it's just hard to imagine they're okay with this Matt Reeves Batman having no connection. And I almost forgot, there's the other possible ending where Bruce, because his parents, turns out his family's legacy is full of controversy, and they're rich because of shady means. Because of all that, Bruce walks away from his family's fortune, and he no longer is this Batman who has all these gadgets. He's still Batman, but he doesn't have all these gadgets in the mansion and all that, because he no longer wants to be associated with the Waynes', again, I'll just say shady history. So that's another ending. So there you have it. If Warner Brothers is currently hesitant about the ending to Matt Reeves' The Batman, there are some possibilities as to why and the directions maybe it's taken or will take. Again, I'm not claiming to have insider info. I'm just a fan who is speculating. And I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. Let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. I love to interact in the comment section. Hopefully no one's going to be too mean, because I would love to just have a sincere chat about what this ending might be. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter. Until next time, this has been Josh. Thanks for watching.